LED lights are all over the place nowadays. Big and small companies make them. I couldn't resist the trend any longer, so I picked up a set of big ones myself. The company I went for is Camtree. I've had a lot of positive experience with them before, so I decided to pick up their set. Not only has more features than some other LED lights, it's also one of the cheapest at £340 for a set of 2 lights with proper stands, gels and protective bags for everything. To start with, let me show you what these lights came with and the lights themselves. So each light comes with one of these square bags that has a hand strap and a shoulder strap for convenience. So inside each bag there are these custom cut foam inserts for every part of the light, starting with this top part which houses this folder with the filters. I'll come back to it in a minute. Next up is the actual LED light. And at the bottom here we have a power adapter and the power cable. So let me take you through this folder, which has a clear diffusion filter which can act as a protection filter as well. Then we have 2 filters here, one orange and one yellow, and the last one is this bluish filter. All of them will be useful to me because I like playing around with colors, creating different looks. I will set them up later and show you the looks that can be achieved. Coming back to the actual light, this is a 12-inch unit which weighs just 1.5 kilograms and it's less than 2 inches deep. So it's incredibly light, flexible and portable. Inside there's 600 white LEDs which are equivalent to 500 watt tungsten light. LEDs are known to have a very long life. This light claims to have 50,000 hours lifespan. Even if it does half of that, it will be just amazing and very cost efficient. Changing bulbs on tungsten lights like redheads can be very annoying and costly. At the back of the light we have a power input for mains power and a battery. The ability to use a battery is something very special about this LED lights. It's a massive advantage over the usual tungsten and fluorescent lights when shooting on locations where mains power is not available. If you think about it, more than half of the shoots will have such situations. Plug in a battery into this light and you can use it in the same way as you would use one of the small LEDs. Its low weight and heat-free operation means that someone can even hold it for hours without getting tired or burned. Coming back to the back panel, there's also a remote input. I don't really know what it is, but I don't mind being there. One day I might find out what it's for and it might even become very useful. If you know what it's for, please leave a comment. Other than that, there is a power switch and a dimmer, which is another very cool feature of these lights. This is a quick and useful way of controlling the intensity of your lights without a need of sticking any ND filters. Let me now set up these lights and show them to you in action. So I've started with this very simple setup of just one light at the back acting as a hair light and one at the front just left of the camera acting as a key light, which gives us this pretty pleasant look. I've then dimmed down the light down to the minimum and brought it back up just to see the range it will give me. Then I've placed a yellow filter in front of the key light and it creates quite an interesting look. The orange one though is obviously too strong at this white balance, so what I've done is I've just moved the backlight out a bit to the side and then I've changed the white balance to tungsten to give me this look, which makes the key light quite orangey and the backlight appear blue. Then I changed the front filter to yellow and white balance to fluorescent to give me this look. To finish off, I've placed the bluish filter at the back and lowered the stand to give me the bluish glow. For the next setup, I've changed the position of the key light to the side to create stronger shadows and more drama, which I think looks pretty good. But to take it further, I've added a third small LED to the right side, which created very nice fill light and great catch lights in the eyes. For the next setup, I took the front filter out and placed an orange filter into the backlight, also moved the backlight forward to create this orange glow. Next up, I brought the backlight all the way forward, and with the orange filter still inside, I turned it towards the back wall. This is another great way to isolate the subject from the background. After that, I decided to take the orange filter out and replace it with a bluish one to create this nighttime bluish look, which looks like that. And then I've added an orange filter to the front to create this two-tone look. And again, by adding just a small LED light at the back, I was able to create very nice hairlight, which added extra dimension and isolated the person from the background even further. So as you can see, these lights are really flexible and give you quite a lot for the money. I really like the light that these LEDs produce, which is nice and soft, very similar to softbox, Kino Flow. I know a lot of people want flags with their lights, and this is not the case with most LEDs. But guess what, while I was making this review, Camtree actually produced a new LED version with the flags. So if you want flags in your LEDs, there is a version like that out there for virtually the same price. I really hope I will be able to get hold of one myself in future, and if I can, I will review it for you too. Another quick thing I wanted to mention is the central bar that can hold up to 4 lights. The reason why I like it so much is because it lets you offset the light and have the backlight virtually above the person without getting the stand in the shot. Talking about actual stands themselves, they're quite amazing too. I certainly didn't expect the stands that would be so solid and also so tall. They extend much higher than the ceiling in my flat. I really don't have anything bad to say about the lights. I really like them, so my conclusion is that they are well worth checking out, and if you want to check them out, see the link below.